Hi, my name is Angie.
And my name is Demi.
And welcome back to another episode of
The Scholar Show. Today's episode, we will be talking about international students and assimilation and how they adapt to the system of education in Massasoit.
As college students, we're all constantly adjusting and finding new ways to make the most of our time here. But we don't always recognize that other students could be having more difficulty, especially when English isn't their first language.
For over 25 years, the Multicultural Office has been taking initiative to ensure that this population of students can make the easiest transition possible. 59% of the campus is made up of non-white students, and resources like the International Touch Club give students the opportunity to interact with other international students and provide them with a home away from home.
So today's topic is all about international students and assimilation. And you yourself, you're an international student?
Yes, I am.
All right, and where are you from?
I'm from Nigeria.
Really? How long have you been in America?
I've been in America for like 5 years.
5 years now? How long have you been at Massasoit?
Massasoit. I came in 2016, so 6, 7, so basically 2.5.
Can I get a little bit more in depth with your experience at Massasoit? What are some things that you did in order to make your transition a little bit more smooth here?
So I went out of my race to talk to people that are, out of my race, because this is the mistake that international students they make up to this day. When they come to a school or like a new environment, they feel like the different people that are not in their race, they won't accept them, so they go to their race or their nationality to make friends. But I realized that in Brockton High. So when I came to Massasoit, my goal was to be friends with people that are not like me. Because if you go to only your kind of friends, like nationality, let's say I'm Nigerian and I only have only Nigerian friends, I'm gonna get used to only Nigerians. So when I find myself in a midst of non-Nigerians, I will feel like I don't fit in. So my advice to any international students, it's okay to have your nationality as friends, but go out there and talk to other people that are out of your race and out of your nationality, because that will help you get the idea of how different people are.
In that same way, do you feel like American students make it more or less difficult for international students to transition?
They make it, I would say, my personal opinion, I feel like they don't make it easier. I'll give you an example. When I came, there's a way I pronounce certain words. And whenever I say those words, because my accent is different, my country was colonized by, British people. So Americans, they pronounce certain things a certain way. But if they don't have the knowledge to, okay, let me chill, this could be a different way of pronouncing this word. But for someone like me, that when I came, I wasn't really sure, because I was scared to speak up in class. So when I say words that I know is right, an American will make me feel like, that's not how you say it. Like, you're dumb, that's not how you say it. And that makes me go back in my shell. So I feel like the community in general should educate, like, citizens, like Americans, that, there are different ways of saying this. There are different ways of spelling the word color. It was hard for me because I spelled everything different. Like neighbor, I spelled with a U. Color, I spelled with a U. So I had to start changing everything the way I write, and it took me 3 years.
That was Manny's take on international students and assimilation. Here are what other Massasoit students had to say about the topic. So, what's your take on international students and assimilation at the school?
I feel as if international students have a hard time fitting in because a lot of people don't like to accept a lot of people, and it makes it hard because once you feel like an outsider, you'll always think that you're an outsider, and when other people think you're an outsider, they don't want to accept you.
I think the school could be doing more for them, for people coming in, like more resources and more things to get people to come together, to find more people that are coming from the same background or coming from the same experiences as them, so then they can feel like have a safe place to
Like
fit
more clubs, like clubs for like, not even for like, because there was like a Latino club, but it should just be like clubs that we're interested in. Like, if you're interested in this, then you guys should come, and then that creates like a community, like that creates similarities. And I think we should have more clubs in general, just things that everybody can be interested in.
Sometimes it's hard to know what you want to do. Like for my people, for example, like parents always have this thing where you have to be a specific thing, so that you're like a nurse, like a doctor, like a lawyer. So it was like at first it was like kind of hard to know what you want to do. and like fitting into what you want to do. So that's that.
Did you face any educational or language challenges since you've been here?
No, I mean not as much as before, because like besides writing, because writing like essays is very difficult, because like English is my second language, so I do make a lot of grammatical errors. But besides writing, I'm pretty fine with it.
How long would you say it took you to adjust, or would you say you haven't fully adjusted yet?
I haven't fully adjusted yet, because like it's still hard to make friends, because it's not really easy to socialize with others, because some people can come off as very rude. So
That concludes another episode on International Students and Assimilation. Thank you for joining us. My name is Angie,
My name is Demi.
and this was
The Scholar Show.